Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we're joined by our latest debutant, Kaine Mercovich. Kaine, thanks for joining us.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
No worries, mate. Quickly, just for the viewers out there, mate, just give us a quick rundown on your football journey to date. Obviously, for coming over from Port Fairy in Victoria, and how you sort of ended up here at Prospect Oval.
I played my juniors actually over in Warrnambool up until under 16s, and then I made the move back to my home club in Port Fairy from the age of probably 17 to sort of that 22 mark. Just playing senior footy there in the Hampton Football Netball League. And with COVID last year, I suppose I decided to make a bit of a move to a different league, and my one of my mates actually used to play with Mitch Clisby, so there was a bit of a connection there, and I managed to get hold of Darryl and Serge and come over and had a bit of a meeting around Christmas time last year, and liked what I saw and heard.
Good that you gave Cliz a pump up there, mate. He always likes hearing his own name, so great work there. And just off-field, mate, what are you up to at the moment?
Currently just doing a little bit of study, and then a couple of days a week just doing some delivery driving to get a bit of money coming in.
And you're living with a past player of the footy club and recently retired runner, Graham Kellett. How's he looking after you in Adelaide, mate?
Yeah, he's good. I don't really see Graham too much. He's a pretty busy bee. But yeah, great fella to have a chat with. Yeah.
Good. And just on the game from the weekend, mate, obviously you made your debut and had a really, really strong game first up with 17 touches and a few inside 50s and a couple of tackles. So how did you find the level from one where you've been and also coming up from the reserves?
Yeah, I'd say obviously individually the players are more skillful, fitter, but the ground's always set up in a way that you're ready to defend or ready to attack. So I think that's probably the biggest change. With a flick of a switch or just an inside kick, you can take it to the other end and score pretty quickly. So yeah, I think that's a huge difference, and yeah, it was good fun.
And just your role on the weekend, mate, you spent a bit of time forward and through the midfield?
Yeah, I spent majority of my time forward. And just giving, I suppose, Maury and Aaron Young just a little bit of a chop out when they wanted a bit of a break.
Yeah, good, mate. And we'll just quickly touch on the coach, like Serge, and how he's been with you so far this year.
Yeah, good. He was pretty consistent with the messages that he was giving me through my first few games in the reserves. So that's always handy. Just a few things to work on. And keep improving on, so that I can give myself the best opportunity to keep playing the senior team.
Yeah, and it was a strong performance from the team on the weekend. 40-point win. We defended, as you said before, we defended the ground really well, only allowing 2 goals up to three-quarter time, and they kicked a few in the last. But it was a very, very strong performance from the team. Yeah,
very. I think it probably goes. Good defence, but we also probably held onto the ball pretty well on the weekend too, which helped. Meant that we were probably able to run it out a bit more when we had to defend and put a bit more pressure on that way. But yeah, the back six are tremendous with the way they set up, both defensively and offensively, and probably one of the biggest part of the team.
Yeah. And moving on to this week, mate, we've got a massive challenge down at Glenelg Oval on the long weekend Monday, which we always feature in with Glenelg. It's a traditional game. They snuck over the line again yesterday. They're a very, very good team that played 4 quarters of footy to go to 9 and zip. Sorry. So, just your thoughts on Glenelg, and you would have seen them in the trial game that we played earlier in the year, and how you think we can get the chocolates against them.
Yeah, obviously being undefeated, they're doing something right. I suppose I've only seen them sort of play twice, but they seem like they've got that Liam McBean seems like a bit of a weapon up forward. So and I think if we can if we can hold the ball, have the ball for longer than they do, it goes a big way to keeping it out of his hands, and obviously less scoring opportunities for them.
Yeah, as you said, mate, they are doing a lot right. They've got a very, very potent forward line. with the trio of guys sitting right at the top of the leaderboard and the goal kicking, and they're just a well-drilled team that have got like a lot of avenues to goal right over the ground. So it's going to be a massive game for the footy club. Kaine, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we can see you improve and continue to get some kicks out there for the red and white. But as mentioned, we do go down to Glenelg on Monday. The reserves at 11:30, the main game at 2:10, and hopefully we can see a lot of red and white down there to cheer the boys home, hopefully in a big win for the Roosters. Thank you.